Yeah, we're seeing it's a lot of fun seeing Johann work behind the scenes. You know, you guys are truly missing out. But looks like he's almost done.
All right, we got the 4 players on screen. We got I'm gonna read Chile cards. We got Tebanoku,
Go for it.
Esteban Vega from Antofagasta, Chile. Started playing on July 2020. He's playing on emulator. He has a console though. His PB is a 1.1 and 700k, high 700k on 19. His hybrid fits best Chilean player. His words, biggest ego, also his words. Plays League of Legends, Osu and Celeste, likes frogs, niche, and guitar. Nickname Tevita, and his rivals are Jose and Limao. And he's going to play against
Brian C, who's our first Brazilian player here. He's 29 years old from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Started playing on May 2019. Plays on console and has a 624k PV. Is a DAS player and also plays chess and Doom. I'm really bad at chess, so maybe you can coach me one of these days. But also likes playing, not like playing, but also likes art, programming, studies languages, and match sports. And his nickname is Brian C.
well, a lot of things for Brian. And that's the match on the left. And on the match on the right, we got Heist, Jose, 21 from Santiago de Chile. Started playing September 2020. Plays on console. He has a max out. He's a DAS player, and his 19 PV is 700k also. Can't seem to read the little numbers, but it's okay, I guess. It's worst restreamer. Can
Love it.
gotta testify on that. Plays Minecraft. Likes MILFs, which is Men I Love Frogs, and taking walks with my cat, with their cat. Nickname Heist and rival Tevita, which is on the other side of the screen, and he's going to play against
Nomori, who's our second Brazilian player here, is 23 years old from Paraná, Brazil. Started playing June 2020. Has an 873 PV. As a DAS player. Listens to what? To Saint Anger in one sitting. That's one of his feats, I guess. It's a really great feat. Plays rhythm games badly. Likes specialty coffee and brewing coffee.
Yeah.
Definitely, I feel that. Nickname is Nomori-chan, and his rival is Afael and Mr. FAQ. So right now rocking the mask right now.
Yeah.
Nomori's best waifu, true.
And happy birthday to Anoku.
Oh, so he's 20 now. That's so old. But yeah, this is very exciting. Chile versus Brazil on both sides.
Yes, we could have Chile top 8, we could have Brazil top 8.
Or we could have Chile versus Brazil, part 3,
Again.
top 8.
Again and again and again.
True. So we got it ready from Nomori, Deba, and Heist. We also got it ready from Hubbard. We got it ready from Brian. So I guess all that's left to do now is start here.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Here we go. All players have started right now.
We get to see all players playing clean for the first couple of pieces they receive. Of course, this soon will get a little messy, I guess.
A couple
But
of
we
burns
hope.
here,
We
but
hope it's
yeah, everyone has gotten a Tetris already, and they all have a clean board. Deva with a J dependency, but gets a J piece in time. Now he's Tetris ready, waiting for this Lombard, and gets the Llama for a Bomba Tetris. Meanwhile, Brian C is at 34,000 points, so Deva has a early advantage right now by 40,000 points. Meanwhile, on the right, Heist and Namori are very neck and neck right now. Both players have 70,000. Bomba Tetris for both now 95,000.
Yeah, Heist and Namori will be a nice match to see, and Heist had to do a little bit of a burn there, but he's clean. Nomori also clean. And Brian C with a really low stack.
Yeah, Brian playing safe, but trying to keep this clean, and he's doing just that. He's almost Tetris ready though. Meanwhile, Heist set up a delayed burn on the right. Is Tetris ready? So score update on the left side: 186 for Deva, 95,000 points for Brian C. On the right, Heist 134, Namori 190. So Namori has taken a lead now, 60,000 points.
Yeah, and Nomori hit a Tetris earlier, and he did like a gesture with his hands. I didn't know. I really don't know what it means. With Chris Tang moment there, but yeah.
I completely missed that. Oh, also Peyton, thank you for the raid. Party
Yes.
of 7.
Hello.
Oh, Deva in a bit of trouble right now. Need the Lombard to the right. Oh, now needs some to the left. Okay, gets a Lombard. Would love a T piece, but use the J.
Yeah,
Ooh,
he will never come.
Yeah, this is a lot of trouble here for Deva. It's one more single to open up his well, but had to create more weight on the right. Oh, it's J dependent. It's a Lombard, which is
nice
gonna work.
Lombard.
Very nice. And Bomba Tetris for Deva now. 2670. Yeah, great survival there. That was...
Yeah, and yeah, that was really cool. And on the right, Nomori also was on a little bit of a situation the same time as Deva, but also managed to get out. And he's clean and banked Tetris for Nomori, 253 for Nomori, 276 for Heist.
You're seeing all of these players right now around 200,000 points. Yeah, this is very close right now. And I can see 600k player is doing a great job at keeping up with Deva. Trouble here on the board, but not really deadly for the moment. Currently at 213. Deva also with a kind of a messy board.
Yeah, again.
If Brian C cleans this out as soon as possible, he could capitalize and cash back up with Deva.
Deva needs a Lombard right now.
Oh, needs it. Oh my god. And he's going to top it at 291. So Brian C, 291 is the score to beat.
He's at 90 lines, so he has a bit of a chance hitting on 18. He will surely get it. Meanwhile, Heist on a situation here. Meanwhile, Nomori on the match on the right, really clean banging Tetrises. 340 for him, 318 for Heist. Also at 100 lines. Yeah, we get to see Brian chase down.
Brian right now 240, only 50,000 points. Could get a Tetris and line it out and still take the game before kill transition. At a Tetris now just needs one more and change. He'll take game 1. Well, on the right, both players are nearing transition. Less than 20 lines to go. 409 for Namori, 389 for Heist. And
yeah, real close.
Tetris for Heist now takes the lead. Morty takes it right back with that Tetris now, 433. Meanwhile, Brian C set up for this last Tetris to take game one. Waiting for the Lombard and boom by Tetris for Brian C. Taking game number one. So GG's.
GG's. One card for Brazil there. Meanwhile, Heist transitions at 483 on the right. And Nomori with this last Tetris will also transition. Still on 18. Has to burn and cover the open set. Real smart there. One more lane to go.
No piece. He's a Lombard now, but he doesn't get it. And he's going to top it at 463. So Heist will take game one as well.
Unlucky there, Nomori. Yeah, real bad sequence for him. And Heist takes the first heart. Really took like a substantial lead there with the transition. But yeah, Nomori couldn't.
It was a very clean and efficient game here from Heist. Definitely was not in a lot of trouble throughout this entire game. Was just playing things safe and smart. But looks like we're gonna have a simul start for all four players once Heist finishes mullining.
Yep.
I guess he can go for max out, maybe.
Anyway, that was a nice game.
Okay. Just gonna top out. Very good. We got a ready from Heist. Once we get a ready from the rest of the players, we can get started.
We got
we got a ready from Brian. Mori. And did we get a ready from Teba? Yeah, we did. We did. So let's get started with game number 2 for all four players in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Here we go. So Brazil took game 1 on the left side while Chile took game 1 on the right. And Bomba Tetris for Heist. Mori starts off with a burn.
Yeah, Heist already. Nomori with a nice long bar flat burn there. Creates a hole, but bang Tetris for Nomori, 48,000. 49,000 for Heist here on the right.
And meanwhile, on the left, Brian C with a bit of a messy board situation here. 32,000 points. A stupid of burning, while Deba has a clean board, looking to take the early lead. He already has it, but just looking to make it even bigger. Now at 93,000 points, so 60,000 points in the lead. Brian C, as Brian is clean now and Tetris ready. Bomba Tetris for Brian.
Nice.
63,000 points at 26 lines.
And Heist needs to work with this column 7 well there. And real dirty. He opens with the square.
That was a very nice roof burn there.
Real good. And Bomba for Heist. 150,000. 128,000 for Nomori.
Now 152,000 for Nomori. Meanwhile, on the left side, Brian C still digging. He does have 94,000 points, but he's now almost 100,000 points behind Deba, who has just been clean. Not really any trouble here in these first 40 lines for Deba. Just needs a J.
Dirty.
Oh, dirty Tetris for
Nice.
Brian C. Wow.
Kind of dangerous, but he went for it. He's
up a triple, but hangs a Lombard. That's gonna do it. Topping out at 120, so Deba will take game 2 and tie up the set.
GG's. And on the right, real close again. Nomori with the one Tetris lead at 226. Heist needs to open the right well. Gets a triple. 217 for him.
Yeah, so once we get it ready from Brian and Teba, we can get started. We got it ready from Brian. Teba, estoy temblando. I feel you. You got this. We got it ready from Teba, so let's get started with game 3 on the left side. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Meanwhile, Heist now set up for a row 2 Tetris, but not getting the Lombard. Going aggressive. Ooh, hangs that piece to the left. Doesn't get anything. And tops that at 228. So Nomori will take game 2 and will also tie up the set.
GG's.
Well, we already started with game 3 on the left. Deba now is the one who has to deal with a bit of burning at the start of this game, while Brian has the cleaner board. But Deba was able to open up his board relatively easy. And now it's going to be Tetris ready. Brian has the early lead right now. Brian at Tetris. And Bomba Tetris for Brian now. 50,000 points versus Deba's 29,000. It looks like we got a same BRB. Deba's setting up
Brian.
Here we go. Tebo in a bit of trouble right now.
Yeah, he likes to set up those tucks and spins.
Ooh,
I don't know if that was
just
an adjustment, but
yeah, it kind of looked like it was on purpose because he saw the Lombard coming next, but that was still very high. That could have been a little troublesome. He is Tetris ready now, though, and ooh, hangs an L piece, but gets a triple and a Tetris to bring his board down in a safer shape. A Lombard dependent on the left side.
Brian banks at Tetris, has a Lombard dependency on column 4, and decides to cover the right side. Teba also covers the right side, and he has this well real high on the board.
It's a bit of trouble for Teba, but now he's low enough to where it isn't deadly, just gonna cost him more burning and efficiency. While Brian now has a 40,000 point lead. So we've been seeing some consistent play here from Brian.
Teba.
We're already getting starting on the right side. Sorry about that. So 3, 2, 1 Tetris, and there you go. So now in game 3 on the right.
Nice taps for Teba. He could dig this down.
Yeah, Teba's still burning while Brian has taken a 100,000 point lead.
Yeah. 280 for Brian, 186 for Teba. It's been really monkeyed these last couple of moments here, but he's digging this down.
Yeah, great survival right now from
90 lines. Yeah,
that was
10 lines ahead is Teba also.
Yeah, that was great survival from Deva, but he is behind now. But now Brian's the one in a bit of trouble. He's at 288. A couple of misdrops by the looks of it. Lombard dependent on column 8. Gets the Lombard in time. Still has a very jagged board. On the right, Nomori 104, Heist 118. So Heist with a slight lead at the moment. Couldn't use the Lombard for Tetris, while Nomori could. This isn't St. Pete sets, but they got the Lombard at a similar time. However, Heist gets a couple of Tetrises now. 166 versus Nomori's 129. Brian going for the center wall.
Yeah, Tevanoku on the lead right now. He was 100,000 points behind, and he's 354 now versus Brian's 313. 10 lines away from transition. Teva a little bit ahead on lines. But yeah, took the lead. Oh, actually, Brian had the lead there for a moment, but Teva answered with a Tetris of his own. Real close before transition here on the right. On the left,
even though Teva has the lead, Brian has been making Teva work right now. He's been close throughout this entire game.
For Brian.
Yeah, just like what we saw in game 1, where he took it to after an early topper from Teva. Now Teva's going to transition to 403. Here we go.
Heist gets a timely Lombard that only burns, and Heist is going to top out at 207. And Nomori takes his second heart. Here on the right.
GG's. But meanwhile on the left side, both players have transitioned. Brian in a bit of trouble, needs a Lombard. Tries to keep his board, his right well open, but he's not getting anything. Got droughted, and he's going to top it at 402. So Teva will take game number 3.
Got really intense on both matches. GG's. Tevanoku takes his second heart, and it's 2-1. 2-1 for Tevanoku on the left, 2-1 for Nomori on the right. And we got the 2 readies on the right. We don't have... let me see. Yeah, we could do simul start here.
Yeah. Ready from Teva. Just ready from Brian, and we can get started with game 4. Here we go. We got it ready, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Macer saying, go Nomori. What's up, Sam Racer? Anyway, here we go. Game 4 on both sides. Heist and Brian.
Oh. Alright, Teva starts.
Nice. Alright, but both sides, Heist and Brian see on the ropes right now as Nomori and Teva match point. Next win will get them to set, and they'll move on in top 8, but let's see if either Brian or Heist could force a decider here. Nice adjustment there from Nomori, taking a Tetris, 72,000 points. Heist at 36,000. Meanwhile on the left, Brian already starting with a few complications on his stack. 53,000 points, has the lead, but is also ahead in lines, while Teva with a cleaner board and behind in lines is at 28,000 points.
Teva opens the right side, and oh, he misdropped that the blue S or C, but he cleaned it now, but got the Lombard, couldn't get a Tetris. Still ready. There it is. Bomba for Teva, 57,000. And Brian tops out.
Oh!
Brian tops out at 60,000, so Teva needs 61,000. Doesn't go for the Tetris.
Just needs one Tetris. Well, I don't know what his exact score is, but with that Tetris, he'll take game 4. So GG's.
And GG's. Teva moves on to top 8, and that was a quick top out. Sorry, I didn't spot it, but yeah, Teva moves on to the top 8. Congratulations to Brian for making this far in the tournament.
I still showed some great games here, even if he didn't win the set. Showed definitely made Deva work for it. Me on the right side, we're gonna set up at the two-way scene in a bit. But Nomori at 172, Heist 159. We are still going here, pretty close. Game 4. Oh, also we got greetings from Germany. Hope you all have a great time right now. Well, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Glad we're seeing some side of LATAM. Enjoying these great matches right now. But Nomori with a dependency has to create a hole in his stack. Now, gonna be at a 228, Heist 215. Oh, now Heist with a Lombard dependency. Gets the Lombard though. That's a triple. I mean Tetris. Still with the Lombard dependency, solves that dependency, and they're gonna be Tetris ready now. Heist taking a triple. Was getting a bit high up there. Still waiting for this Lombard, getting droughted. Nice Lombard to the left. Okay, now Heist digging out, trying to survive while Nomori has the lead.
And Heist opens. Can he finish this? There it is, Bomba for Heist. Really, really good play there. 287 for Heist, 299 for Nomori. Really good survival there.
Yeah, that was... They kept their cool because their tournament life was on the line there with that dig. They are behind by 30,000 points, but still clean and alive, which is important right now. Takes a Bomba Tetris. 314 Nomori, 347 as we are nearing transition. This is do or die for Heist. Nomori with a J dependency on the left. Couldn't get that J piece in time, so he had to create a couple of delayed burn setups. Now has a hole in the left side, but is Tetris ready, so he does get a Tetris. 378 for Nomori, 366 for Heist, who has been doing a good job at trying to catch back up with Nomori, or at the very least, match their efficiency. Nomori not in any prime position at Tetris, though.
Heist transitions at 391. Nomori still three lines to go. But yeah, let's see what these players can show, who can prevail here. Nomori transitions at 388.
Yeah, almost an exact score there. Heist had the better transition by only 3,000 points. They do take a couple of have a couple of misdrops and unfortunate pieces, but they're still safe enough to where they can manage this. So 400,000 points for both. Heist barely has a lead by 1,000 points.
This game is crazy. Level 20 now for both players.
Heist still digging while Nomori hasn't gotten a Tetris either, so Heist will be able to transfer their well to the right, and now both players are looking to get Tetris ready here. Heist at level 21, Nomori level 20, now level 21. Oh, misdrop there with a Lombard from Heist. It's a triple. What can he do here?
Oh, the squares. Really, really bad timing for those squares. But
it's still manageable with the right pieces.
Yes.
Needs something to the right. Gets a nice L piece to the right. Now needs a J piece or a Lombard. Gets a Lombard. It's burning this down. solving that Lombard dependency. That was very, very brutal. What survival from Heist? Flat burns here with the Lombards. It's a nice L piece to the left. And a T piece to the right. Nice skim there. Oh no, that left side is gonna be trouble. And Heist is gonna top out at 438, so Nomori will take game 4 and will move on to the top 8. Still great effort there from Heist. Was definitely getting it done, but just couldn't get the right pieces in time. So GG's.
And Nomori with the sign of relief on his entire body language. Just look at that, man. GG's and congrats, guys, for making it this far. What a game. And yeah, good sportsmanship. Great effort. Nomori moves on. Wow.
Yes, with the heart. Yeah, GG's Heist. Definitely did a good job. Made a great showing here in this LATAM tournament. But up next, we'll be having the winners play. So Nomori versus Deba. For Chile versus Brazil, part 3.
Yep.
With the online facts, Nomori hasn't won Tabanoku ever.
I mean, there's no way to. I mean, that could be a lie. I have no way to check that out.
Yeah, I think I could see something in the player history, but also it's a lot of work. So I'll take Teba's word for it. Okay, Nomori. So we'll at least see 3 different countries represented in the last 4. Looks like, yeah, that's right. So 3 of the 4 semi-finalists will be from different countries. The only repeating country will be Argentina.
Assuming
Probably.
an Argentinian
Yeah, assuming they
player
make it
will, which will definitely happen. But yeah, we got FAQ, Jamir, and we will have Teba or Nomori here.
It's
A
definitely...
real diverse bracket, as it should be.
Definitely. There's really not been a stronger country than the others. I guess the semi-finalists would be stronger countries, but you know, yeah, like you say, we've been having a lot of diverse players, and that's what we love to see. Oh no.
I mean, the funny part is we were seeing like Johann working real hard.
Yeah.
Here on Joacozep's webcam, and he immediately changed it.
I love to see it. And now nobody should root for Teba in this top 8. Let's all root for Nomori. So how many of the top 64 next month will be under 20? Probably 64. I don't know. I assume the majority will be teenagers for this year.
Yeah, just Tebano could, you know, quitting one frog just to another frog.
It's the top 8 frog. But we got a race from both players, so let's not waste any more time and get started in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
And Nomori showing the arcade thing. I mean, I don't know what that is.
Imagine playing Tetris with that. But here we go. Already a bomba Tetris for Nomori as Tepa's still waiting for this long bar. Being bursted with just some mockery pieces, but it's still clean. That Lawnmower's not showing up for Teba. He's getting shrouded at the beginning. It's so annoying.
Yeah, both players actually. There it is for Teba. And there it is for Nomori. 48,260 for both players. Wow.
Yeah, he had the exact same burns and Tetris count there. But Nomori's gonna take the lead now with that Tetris as Teba still having to burn right now. Looks like another drought might be forming. No, he gets a llama for Tetris. But Nomori responds with a Tetris of his own. Now 93,000 points for Nomori. 72k for Teba.
Oh,
no,
Teba.
Teba in a bit of trouble. Oh, got that L piece all the way to the left with those quick taps. It's a J or an L. Gets the J piece. Tetris ready, but is a bit high up. Gets the llama for a Tetris. 104 for Teba. 141 for Nomori. Nomori continuing to keep his lead with that Tetris. 164. Bomba Tetris for Teba trying to catch back up.
Insane tapping. And Nomori opens the right side. He's kind of high. And Teba with both players actually really guys. Teba needs a long bar that is not going to burn anything.
Oh, everyone needs something to the right. Oh, couldn't get that T piece to the right side. It's gonna top out at 151. So Nomori will already take game number 1.
Yeah, first heart goes to Nomori. GG's. Yeah, both players got a real monkeys there, but Nomori prevailed.
Yeah, but it's still just game 1, so anybody's game still. We are just getting started.
Yep.
And once we get it ready from both players, we can get started with game 2.
We got ready from both. I think that's a ready from Nomori.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. That was like a 5 and below there from Teba. Start off the game. On Nomori, we'll have the first Tetris. As Teba did start a bit later, by just a couple of seconds. Not going to be any issue. Now Teba, Tetris ready. Tetris for Nomori now as Teba once again in a bit of a precarious situation. Got the J piece to solve the dependency. And is Tetris ready with his right side open. And Tetris for Teba. 2,000 points as Nomori is also going to be in a digging situation while Teba's clean this out.
Nomori opens the right side. Still needs to fix a little bit of his stack. And he's not quite Tetris ready yet. He is now with that T and Bomba Tetris for Nomori. 82,000. 100,000 for Teba.
Yeah, Teva with the lead now. 123 versus 84k as Nomori still having to... Oh, misdrop with the square piece. That is going to be annoying to
hate
deal
see
with.
it.
A couple of tuck setups, but now creating more holes in his stack, and it's now gone from a digging situation to a survival situation as Nomori is getting a bit high up there, above next box height. That's a nice double, and a couple of Lombars to clean out his board. And with that other Lombar and a J piece, not yet, never mind.
Teva with a low stack. 216 on 49 lines, real strong.
Oh yeah, 100,000 points in the lead in these first 50 lines.
And Nomori still, but there it is. Nomori is clean. Teva doesn't hit the T-spin. Weird movement there. But yeah, bomba for Nomori.
And Nomori trying to catch back up here with Teva. Lombard dependent now. Above next box. Now turns it into a L dependency. Gets the Lombard. Ooh, getting bursted with these S's. Pole vaults that J. Can Teva survive this? Oh no, he's gonna misdrop a square and top out at 253. So Nomori, 253 is the score to beat. Needs a couple of Tetrises.
And yes, I think 2 and change will do it.
Going safe, transferring as well to the right, so you can go for the traditional right Tetris setups. And almost set up for the first one. I just needs one more.
Bomba.
That's gonna do it. So Nomori will take game 2, and it's gonna be a match point.
GG's.
Guess I'll have to reverse sweep this one. That's the spirit.
Yeah.
We got it ready from Teva.
And that is true. First successful chase down in 3 brackets in.
Oh yeah, we've been seeing players kind of struggle with chase downs throughout this tournament. Definitely giving some unfortunate top outs and losses. Nomori was able to chase this down, and now looking for the sweep, as Teva looking for the reverse sweep. At the very least avoiding getting swept himself. Oh, now starting in a bit of trouble. Really dangerous, but it is going to cost efficiency at this beginning for Teva. But Bomba Tetris getting his first Tetris of the game. 32k for Teva, 74k for Nomori. Now with a couple of dependencies.
Gets the lumbar and gets the T for the reopening of the right side. And Nomori gets the blue J also and a bomba. Real smart play there for Nomori. 100,000 points for him. 57,000 for Teva.
Yeah, Teva still behind by 60,000 points. He is clean and gets a Tetris now 83k as Nomori is also Tetris ready, looking to respond with Tetris of his own and keep his lead around the same or even try to extend it. But Teva now only a Tetris ahead behind. Just like that. What do with the Lombard dependency?
Yeah.
Doesn't get the Lombard in time.
And yeah, that long bar was not coming anywhere soon, so good drought management there for Nomori. Opens the right side again. There it is, Bomba for Nomori, 158, 133 for Teva, so much closer game now. 155 now for Teva. Neck and neck.
It also looks like Nomori is ahead in lines. So Teva might even have the pace advantage. And look at that, 51 lines at 178, 162 for Nomori at 55 lines. Has the lead now, but is also still ahead in lines. So Teva will continue with this pace lead.
Teva has a couple of holes, but gets the long bar for the Tetris and for the down stacking, and he's going to have to be burning a little bit here. Nice adjustment there with the T. Wow, real nice there for Teva, and yeah, Nomori hangs there the L.
Yeah, needs an L or a J to the right. Got it one piece too late, so he had to create a delayed burn situation. Now gets a nice Lombard to the center, trying to open up this right hole in his stack. Gonna give Teva the opportunity to take an even bigger lead, as Nomori is right now focused on surviving. Oh, barely gets that L piece to the left. That quick tap came in handy.
Yeah, crazy.
Needs a Lombard to the left though. Got it one piece too late once again. Now opens up that hole in his left, creates a delayed burn. It skims, and he's about to transfer as well to the right. Needs a couple more good pieces, and he'll be done.
Yeah, but Teva now almost 100,000 point lead, getting closer to the 100 line barrier.
And Nomori, good job at surviving, but Teva did an incredible job at capitalizing on Nomori's dig, taking a very big advantage right before transition, as both players around 20 lines to go before we hit the 19 speeds. Go Teva. Tetris, simul Tetris actually, 402 for Teva, 292 for Nomori, and another Bomba Tetris for Teva Naku now.
Over 100,000 K, 100K, 1000K lead for Teva.
Yeah, Nomori has been showing good down stacking abilities, but it's trailing behind even further as he's been taking these triples and doubles, giving Teva the opportunity to take an even bigger lead. And Nomori's even 10 lines ahead, so could be even bigger than a 100,000 point lead now. Tetris for Teva, looking for one more before transition.
Yeah, he's on row one line away from transition, so Nomori.
Ooh, that was
Can't
such a
lose
great burn there
here.
from Teva. Oh, and
Oh,
Nomori's
and
gonna
Nomori.
top out at 310, so Teva avoiding the sweep will survive to game 4.
And Teva gets his first heart here, avoiding the sweep, and this keeps happening to Nomori. He's just got the really unlucky sequences just when he transitions.
Yeah, GG's. And, Like we got a ready from Nomori. About topping out. If I win, I die. True. Got a ready from both. Let's get started with game 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Memento no mori. And the fact that he typed, "If I win, I die," that's a really smart joke. I would clap right now.
Regardless, here we go. Nomori starting off with a couple of burns here. Not the most efficient of starts. Only has one Tetris at 15 lines. The rest have been burns. Teba going perfect so far at 12 lines. Now we're going to take his first couple of burns here. I think we're going to get some unfortunate pieces.
Nomori with a pointy stack there. Not looking good.
Rigor no mortis. $96K for... Very nice. Yeah, 96K for Deva. Still in the lead, but it's gone down to around his Tetris. But he's behind in lines, though. Around 10 lines. So we'll still have the pace advantage. Solves that Lombard dependency. And will open up his right side and takes a bomba Tetris. 123 for Teba.
Yeah, and Teba made the adjustment for the J that never came, so he has a hole now. But oh, that's really good. The Lombard came perfect timing, and he's open and Tetris ready.
Tetris for Teba. But now has a dependency. Creates a couple of gaps in his stack, takes a nice flat double, and opens up that well. Just needs a Lombard, but isn't getting that Lombard. Finally gets it to solve that dependency, and he's gonna be clean and Tetris ready. Bomba Tetris for Teba, 204.
Meanwhile, Nomori is dirty triple ready. And yeah, he has to work with this stack right now. Real smart decision there. And I think he will be good anytime soon. There it is, open again. Unfortunately, he has to cover the well just as the Lombard comes.
Both players digging right now. Teba's is first to open up his well and be clean, and he's Tetris ready, so bomba Tetris for Teba. 259 at 74 lines, 227 for Nomori at 81 lines, who's also clean now. So both players looking to gain some momentum and start scoring more Tetrises after that lengthy dig.
Yeah, real similar games, like digging and being clean on the similar moments. They're complementing each other, I think.
Definitely. They've been pretty close throughout this set. And even when it seems like a player is getting a big lead, it looks like eventually the other player just chases it down or catches back up even if the other player doesn't top out. So definitely seeing some back and forth games and close matches. Bomba Tetris for Teba, 354, 40,000 points in the lead while also being 4 lines behind. Ooh, nice little pole vault there with a T-piece for Teba. It was Bomba Tetris, the Latin equivalent to Boom Tetris.
Oh, Seba
Ooh.
hangs an L.
Oh, it hangs it. Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, 2 pieces in a row. Real bad sequence there. 107 line, so he needs to clear this down before transition. He's at 404 Tetris and over a Tetris lead for Teba now. That's a giant holder. Gets a good long bar that only burns a single. Meanwhile, Nomori clean, but still can't seem to recover any sort of point deficit.
Would love a L piece right now. It's a long bar, it's gonna work. And now there's one more Tetris he could score before transition, but by the looks of it, he's gonna transition with a couple of burns and a Spire. Oh, Nomori. In a scary situation. Oh no.
Yeah, and
oh, he's gonna top it at 384. So Teba forces the decider.
Wow. Again, unlucky for Nomori, and Teba gets to the transition. Look at that, bravo. Playing Tetris. And yeah, we got a decider.
That's what we love to see. This is do or die for both. Whoever wins this will move on to the top 4. And we got a rate from both players, so let's get started with this decider. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So I saw a couple of people asking, but Bomba Tetris is basically the LATAM equivalent to Boom Tetris. So here you go. So if you want to learn some lore,
Yeah.
LATAM lore.
But also, we could say that Boom Tetris is the North American version of Bomba Tetris.
Right. Yeah, they copied us. But here we go in this decider. Morty was 2-0. Teba brought it back and set up for a reverse sweep situation while Morty looking to clutch up this game 5. And Tetris for both, 68,000 points for Teba, 72,000 for Nomori. Another Tetris for Teba. Has the lead now. Going perfect so far.
We got short 4 weekend. Wow. Miracles exist.
What's up, Showfork? Teba 24 lines perfect right now. He's only gotten Tetrises so far.
Yeah, don't let that get it to his head though. Burn Teba, please. There it is. Thank God.
Yeah, a couple of burns here, keeping things safe.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, so focused on getting perfect that you try to set up some weird adjustments and end up topping out. But Teba didn't do that. He was smart. He's still 185 at 36 lines. 200,000 points now at 40 lines. That is an insane start for Teba. Very efficient. That is we don't have the Tetris rate here, but that is around 90% Tetris rate for Teba. These first 44 lines, while Nomori also has a good game, but it's been overshadowed by Teba just going all out right now. 199 for Nomori.
Yeah, I mean it's just over a Tetris lead, but early these early stages, quite impressive.
Definitely. Teba's still going. Might even get a 300k before 60 lines right now.
Nice J there for Nomori, opens the right side. Bomba Tetris for Nomori, 229, 278 for Teba.
Teba's Tetris ready. Now Bomba Tetris for Teba, 303 at 61 lines. 252 for Nomori at 72 lines. Now 275, so Nomori, it is kind of early still, but Nomori en route for a potential 500k transition, while Teba is around the 600k mark. And another Tetris. He's still going. Another Tetris for Teba now. Around 70,000 points in the lead. Also being behind in lines. And we're still going. Tetris for Teba, 395. 343 for Nomori. He is 6 lines ahead, but still he's doing a great job at keeping up with Teba as best he can. And Nomori's setting up a tuck. It's a nice L tuck. And a nice set of placements here. Getting Tetris ready. And a bomba Tetris for Nomori. 390 at 94 lines. Teba, Tetris ready as well. Nice placements as well. And it's clean. Waiting for this long. We're getting a bit droughted. But not really too troublesome. Just going to cause some burns. Keeping things safe. Going for the skim. For the flat single. Other flat single. And a Tetris for Teba. Now 468 at 96 lines. Looking for this next Tetris. 492 now after that Tetris. So Teba once again is still at around 600k pace. Nice Lombard spin there from Teba. Nomori, a couple of burns he has to deal with.
Yeah, he dead dropped a square and he created a hole, but he's clean and open now. Takes a triple with the J.
Teba, Tetris ready. Kind of it's a bit troublesome here from Teba, but if he gets a Lombard, he'll be okay. Gets a nice Lombard. Nice split double. And so gonna bring, for the first time this game, it is gonna kind of take a toll on his efficiency, but still, he's bringing this down, and he's clean, and boom, by Tetris for Teba. 548 at 122 lines. Nomori, 518 at 127 lines. This is exactly what we want to see. Both players efficient and going all out right now.
Nomori about to transition with 520. Transitions with the double there.
Oh, Nomori's
he didn't take the double.
He's fine, he's fine. Gets a nice single. He's open back on the right side, and boom, I touch it for Nomori. Meanwhile, Teba transition at 576. Gets a nice tuck there with a T-piece and a Tetris. 600,000 points at level 19. So this is it. Final transition of the bracket. And a Tetris for Nomori. Getting that J-piece to the left side. 627 for Teba. 578 for Nomori. Both players are clean. Tetris for Teba. Hangs that Lombard on Nomori's side. So he's going safe. Keeping things low as possible. Gets that Lombard to the left. Teba solving that Lombard dependency. Nomori gets a nice J piece to solve the dependency as well. Trying to dig this out as soon as possible before Teba gets even further ahead.
Teba still ready, waiting for the Lombard 661 from him. Takes the safety burns, and Nomori needs something to the left side.
Oh my god, Nomori getting a couple of awkward pieces right now. He needs a J piece to the left. Gets the J piece, and overshifts that Z. That might do it for Nomori, and he's gonna top it at 599. So Teba at 700,000 will take the decider and the reverse sweep, moving on to the top 4. So great game there.
Yeah, Teba 714,000 points on level 24. So please keep playing.
I'll see him max out. Maybe the first max out of the tournament.
He might play a little bit more relaxed now.
He has done it.
Yeah, congratulations to Nomori for making it to top 8, beating Heist on the first round match. Really, really get great, strong games. I mean, this was a real strong game for Nomori, but it was just shadowed by this crazy game for Tebanoku.
Yeah, and he's still going. Lombard dependent, but it's a Lombard. He'll be okay. Oof. Wow, what a tux setup there from Teba, and a Tetris. 900,000 points. Just needs a couple more Tetrises and he'll have the max out. Yeah, like you said, Nomori put up a hell of a fight, and it is a top 8, so he will have paid entry for the qualifier of CTWC. So still congrats to Nomori. Oh. One more Tetris for Teba. Just needs one more. Or you could really just take a triple and he'll take the max out. Tetris ready. Trying to wait for this Lombard. Give him the Lombard. Come on. Give him the Lombard.
There it
Lombard
is.
and max out for Teba. 1.02. What a way to finish off this decider.
Fucking go. And this is what you want to see. There's the 828 for Teba. We got our first max out here on LATAM. I mean, on a LATAM tournament. I mean. And yeah, GG's. Chat is going absolutely bonkers right now.
About having the dream decider right now. Just played his game and put up a great show here for the people watching. First max out of the day, and I think even a tournament. So, yeah, Teba, congrats, man. You're definitely a strong player here, making a statement that he's to be the contender for even taking the entire tournament. So, yeah.